DSJ Exchange, apparently they're getting a lot of negative attention, and now from regulators. Okay, Financial Conduct Authority, fraud warning. That's what we're going to look into against the DSJ Exchange, where a lot of people seem to be experimenting with their crypto. If this is your very first time on this channel, make sure you find the subscribe button. Also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of this important information that could serve you. On this channel, what I usually do as per request by my viewers is I review income opportunities, systems, platforms, even training products. If it's make money online that you're after or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this information can serve you also at any time throughout watching this video. If you're looking for a way to create either active or passive income online for yourself, you could check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link in the description box below. Okay. Now, for those of you who don't understand English or English is not your primary language, go to the settings button on this on the player on YouTube. Click on settings, then click on audio track. There are a bunch of different experimental languages you could choose from, like Polish, Japanese, Hindi, right, Portuguese, and see if your desired language is there. That way you click on that and then they will translate it into a different language. It'll sound like a different voice, but it's my content with a dubbed audio in your preferred language. You could check that out. So here we are, Financial Conduct Authority, DSJ EX.net. That seems like the website that these scammers were using before. BG Wealth Sharing Investment Group. I think it's Chinese scammers behind this, and then they have another website. So this is one of the websites that are still up and running. Here's another one, DSJZN.com. This one is DSJLC.com. They were both created not long ago, privately registered, as a replacement for this one here that doesn't seem to be showing up. They suspected issues here that have been reported by users, right, stealing people's information, etc. So, long story short, this opportunity here, BG Wealth Sharing Investment Group, right, and the DSJ Exchange, they're just scam factories started in China that are bamboozling the public out of their hard-earned money. What is the FCA saying? DSJ Exchange, 6 Belvis Marks, London, fake address. Some firms may give incorrect contact details, including postal addresses, telephone numbers, and email addresses. They may change these contact details over time. They may also give you details that belong to another business or individual, so the information looks genuine. Okay, what this means for you: if you deal with this firm, you won't have access to the Financial Ombudsman Service. You won't be protected. If things go wrong, this means unlikely you'll get your money back if the firm goes out of business or the website goes offline, etc. If you sent money to a fraudster, okay, I'm not going to read the rest of that. I'm going to be here all day. I'll include a link to this fraud warning by the FCA on the scammers, DSJ Exchange, okay, who were using DSJEX.net, and now they're not using that one. They seem to have abandoned this domain, and now they're using this one here, DSJLC.com, as well as DSJZN.com, that were privately registered not too long ago this year. Okay, they're sending traffic here instead. So if you go here, you are going to get scammed. How these scammers work: they pretend to be experts that can offer you guys passive income. In the beginning, they'll let you withdraw make small withdrawals, making it seem like you guys are making money online without having to do anything other than leveraging these experts, these anonymous experts here. Now, then they'll show you like big numbers on a screen, right? Because they pay you out in the beginning to entice you or build trust with you and get you to invest a larger amount. And when you do so, then they will show you like big numbers on a screen. And then when you try to withdraw that, what usually happens is they'll ask you for an extra fee. And some people will give it to them. And then when you finally figure out you can't get the big numbers out of the screen, they block you and they go on to the next victim. And they use like Telegram and WhatsApp and all that stuff to entice people. And even like avatars of pretty ladies, you know, the usual, and people get scammed. So this is a public service advisory here by myself and the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority. This is the securities regulator for any firms claiming that they are based out of the UK. And these guys, BG Wealth, are claiming they're all over the place, out of the UK, in the US, using like shell companies and bogus information. So we'll close off here. So you see they're not telling you who they are. And they claim they've been around since 2018. And then there's Stephen Beard, which he doesn't exist. It's a fake made up identity. Not real identity. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have for you today in regards to BG Wealth Group, Sharing Investment Group, and the DSJ exchange Ponzi scammers out of China. So refrain from giving them your money. You're just basically going to be donating it to them. Hopefully you enjoyed this content update here today. If you're looking for a way to create either active or passive income online for yourself, you could check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link below. I will see you on the next one. Take care.